welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium and the Aflac Kickoff Classic, and we are excited to get this college football season underway. Hello and welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Florida Gators, taking on a team from the ACC, the Maryland Terrapins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Gators about to kick it away and get this season started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Maryland Terrapins offense takes the field. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows, to have success in this game against this defense, is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense, their strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses the defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
Fires to the big fella. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. And the Terrapins will snap it on 1st and 10. The give. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll move the wide receiver. Trying play action. Got him downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. The Terrapins want to pick up the tempo.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up.
There he goes. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Terrapins back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll ride the hot hand. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. 8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a 3rd down conversion. Motion from the wideout. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And that's a good response by this defense. They gave up some yards, obviously some plays, more than they wanted to, but when they got to the area in the scoring zone, in the area where it really matters, nice job on 3rd down, getting the sack, and possibly forcing the field goal.
Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. This will be a 50-yard field goal attempt, and he'll have to curl it in from the right side. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful back.
You're feeling really good about that, right? Brand new season, 1st drive of the year. The juices are flowing. You march the ball down the field. You don't get a touchdown, but at least you come away with 3 points. Very positive start to the year.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Florida's offense will go to work for the 1st time. And here it comes for the 1st time as a starter, this talented freshman. And Jesse, It seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more. There's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back at Florida. I guarantee you he has so much nervous energy going right now because he has never played in an environment like this, and he has never played against competition like this either, David.
No, it's crazy, and that was 1920. So imagine now with all the technology and how much he's feeling the nerves. Obviously, all the eyeballs in the stadium is on him. Everybody knows what he's capable of, but he's going to be the first guy to touch the football. It's going to revolve around him, and that's a lot to ask of a freshman.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll run play action. Makes the catch. It's Price. Guys, let's chat about Florida. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, and they went out and they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. They'll move the tight end. They'll run it from the gun. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, he's got some space. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Second down, they'll go to the air. With the catch, it's DeMarco. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Tight end now in motion. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And that play is going to drive the offensive coordinator crazy. Remember, in college football now, there's communication between the coordinator and the quarterback with the headsets and the helmet, and you know he was reminding his QB that time, listen, you cannot take a sack here. Remember, we're in field goal range. If nobody's open, throw it away. His QB did not listen to the advice. He takes a terrible sack, and now they're out of field goal range.
No good. It's still a 3-point game after the miss.
Man, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make great. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. The give to the single back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Man, this offense has been bad. How about the first play? Nowhere to go, nowhere to run, tackle for a loss. Second play, you get your quarterback sacked. And the third play, now we're sitting in 3rd and long, right where this defense wants to get us.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field, and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front four to get the job done on third down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
The Gators will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Terrapins need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Looking to the big tight end. And it's knocked away, incomplete on third down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll try the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds. We've reached the break. It's Maryland with the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period.
3, Florida, 0.
They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Running back searching for a hole. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Gators with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Gators send out the punt unit. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got his man downfield. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. And the Terrapins come to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now the play fake. He's got an open man. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line. Good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
The Terrapins trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Fires to the middle. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Great job by the pass rush up front. 3rd and long situation. They're anticipating pass, and they know the quarterback's going to have to hold on to the football. Nice job pinning their ears back and getting home.
And the Terrapins decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Quick release on the RPO. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The hand to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. Intercepted. Big play, stops the drive. Going the other way, and he's got room.
How about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake, hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Gator fans love to see their teams light up the scoreboard, but they'll take the defense, bringing the Heat too.
And I think that was a staple, Reese. Back in the day, you had great offenses for Florida, but the teams that really had the most success and that reached the highest mountaintops, they had great defense to go with it. This defense playing well.
Off play action. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Working that left side now. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Terrapins will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. The give to the tailback. And this run won't give them any more room to operate, but at least they avoided the safety. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Nice move there. That's a good run to give them some breathing room. Pick up a 3 out to the 5. And would they dare be aggressive on 3rd down this deep in their own territory? It's complete to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Gators have it with a 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Powers through the defender. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Makes the grab on the left. And just a short and safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Gators are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. And the Gators will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Oh, and he gets it back. A fortunate turn of events. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. He'll pull it on the read. Picks up the first down. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. And the Terrapins will punt it away on fourth down. They'll look to pin them deep. Hunt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Caught in the backfield. It's Mayer. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. Rushes on him. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Hunt is on its way. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Unloads to the wideout. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Immediately fires to the middle.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Terrapins will send out the punt unit. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Backed up now, here's second and long. Back to throw, time running short in the half. This time it's complete. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. To the air on first down. He's got him. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for second down. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's Mayer. He's stopped at the 30, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Moffitt. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And that defense has to feel like it just played about as close to a perfect first half as it can play. And who am I to argue? I mean, check out that scoreboard. Bone-crushing hits and an airtight secondary. Feels like they have 12, 13 dudes out there against that offense, which needs a real pick-me-up and fast. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
And the Terrapins will kick it away to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Grabs behind the line. It's Mayer. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. With the catch, it's Mayer. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. It's complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Allen. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. One man in the backfield, and he gets it.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wondered maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends. Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up there.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting.
Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Give to the running back. Finding an escape route. Got enough for the first. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his big tight end. That had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? The give on the inside. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. The Terrapins are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Right back to the well. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The offense set for a first down play. Power football with the run. Spins away from the defender. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. And the Terrapins headed quickly to the line.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Under fire. Got his man on the outside. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. So now it's 2nd and long. The play action fake. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And the defense gets a huge play. I'll tell you, they've been wreaking havoc in this one so far. They've got so many athletes up front on this defensive line. It kind of reminds me about the defenses I used to go against in practice back in the late 90s. Guys like Javon Curse coming off the edge. The freak. It was a nightmare. So hard for our guys to block. We felt like game day was easier than what we faced in practice. And I tell you, this D-line by the Gators, what they got this year, they are special.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen passes. It just never developed. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Oh, and the attempt is no good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
Hands it off. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. Lost to fire on 2nd down. The quick out. No chance to run, but still a good gain. The Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. He's got it. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He'll do it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. He's going to come up about 5 yards short at the line to gain. The Gators will punt this one away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the quarterback pulled up 2 and sacked at the 12. You see a Gator bringing the heat like that, you think about Derek Harvey, who was the MVP of the national championship game in 06.
And Alex Brown and Javon Curse, they had a long list of guys that can really make the quarterback's life difficult. You got to put pressure on the quarterback. You got to affect him. Really nice job on this play.
Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Got it set up on the outside. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Completes it in the middle. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up 4th down. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Drills him with the stiff arm. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. Off play action on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Moffitt. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Allen. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Using the quick game, he'll pick up a few before going out of bounds at the 34. Now on second down. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's Moffitt. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. It's complete to the left. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Just keeps slinging it. Makes the catch. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. And the offense is so close to the go-ahead score, they can smell it here in the fourth quarter. It's complete. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. He'll keep it himself. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. This offense hasn't been able to find the end zone with the GPS and a slide rule. Can they finally get a touchdown on third and goal? Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Florida! They move on top here in the 4th. They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Always expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Pittsburgh was able to come away with the victory, but it was not the type of dominant win we've seen in the Steel City over the years. A win, yes, but this one lacked style points. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Makes the grab deep. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one. The tackle is finally made. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. A first down run on the doorstep. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Second and goal for the offense. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He's stopped right there, short of the first down, and this defense trying to preserve the lead. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll pitch it. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down. The Gators backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. And the defense expected the run, and they got it. No gain. He just gets it back to the 2. Back to the ground with the running back. And the defense was just daring them to throw over the top, and the offense didn't. They got stuffed. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. They will stop him short, and the defense trying to keep him alive. The Gators will bring the punt team on. Pressure's on. It's blocked. And he's going to score. Touchdown!
big-time play by the punt block team. Great job rushing the punter, understanding where he's trying to kick the football, getting your hand on it, and then how about the scoop and score and do the rest. Big-time special teams play.
Extra point here will tie the game.
For the extra point.
And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the fourth. As if it weren't a big enough play just to block the punt, they scooped it up, put it in the house, and man, oh man, did they give their team some energy. They'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. To the ground with the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll run play action. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. And the Gators are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Throws to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Gators line up to punt it away. Now don't forget, and I'm sure he hasn't, he had one blocked earlier. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Wide receiver comes in motion. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Quickly out to the tight end. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. Looking to throw on 1st down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Terrapins have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to pass on 2nd down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. And the Terrapins need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Just drives it between the uprights. And now they've taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes.
Well, the offense and special teams did their job, right? Here late in the 4th quarter, they put themselves now in position to win this game. It all comes down to the defense. Can they deliver? If they get the stop, they win this game.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. They're working that left side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. Looking to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Moffitt. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got it in the middle, it's Moffitt. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. The give to the back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Got to get lined up to spike it and stop the clock. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. They'd love to make this kick easier by picking up a few on third down. It's 56 yards out from here. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Defense will take a timeout with 28 seconds left. Splits the uprights from 56, and he's got 3 on the board.
Man, that is a massive field goal. So much pressure on him. With just a couple seconds left here in the game, he knocks it through the uprights. It looks like this thing's going into overtime as long as your defense does not completely screw this thing.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Gets it past the marker. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. They'd love to strike first with a touchdown. They'll try to keep the drive alive on third down. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational-type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
So here comes our first play of overtime. They'll send the back in motion. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Working that left side now. No, he got loose. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. What a weapon these wide receiver screens can be. Not only do you get a convoy blocking, you get dynamic running.
When you do this and you show me the threat of throwing this wide receiver screen, it makes me play defense differently. It makes me have more guys out wide, which opens the box inside. So I think it's really smart for coordinators and offenses to continually throw these screens to playmakers.
He's looking to throw. Big fella moving. Touchdown, Gator! They jump on top here in OT.
Down close to the goal line. Great job by the tight end on his route for that touchdown.
The all-important extra point would push this lead to 7. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. They'll start this drive going to the air. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Oh, they're after him. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Quarterbacks don't have high completion percentages from their backs. It's been really hard for this QB to get in any kind of rhythm. We've got to change something up here. We've got to do something different because right now it's just a sack party.
Third down in overtime. They have to keep the drive alive and try to get it in the house. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. It's complete on the right side. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Terrapins. They got it in, and now an extra point away from the tie.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback. Find the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
Don't assume on this extra point. They needed to send it to a second OT. And they add the extra point to finish the drive.
Point is good. That ties the game. It's 20 all.
Now first down here in the second overtime. Rides the back on the option to give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The Terrapins have moved it inside the 20. Tosses it incomplete. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. Trying to barge in. Touchdown, Maryland! Got it in to take the lead here in the second OT.
There is no secret about it. Line up in goal line formation. I'm going to run the ball down your throat. My guys are more physical than you. 6 points on the play.
Now in the second overtime, you must go for the 2-point conversion. He'll set up to throw. Can't do it better than that. The 2-point conversion is good, and the lead is 8. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. To the air on first down. It's complete. Touchdown, Florida. They got one score they needed. Now they need the deuce to send us to triple OT. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable because right now It's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
From the gun. They cannot convert. A defensive stop will end it in a 2-point victory in overtime. A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much did the crowd play a factor in this upset?
Well, this is what makes college football so great, the home crowd and how they were able to impact this game. No doubt about it, David, they played a big factor.
And they're still jacked up, and they're still excited. They play a big factor, and it affects everything. College football, road atmospheres, they're tough. Even when the team isn't ranked like they weren't today, these are the types of moments that can jump up and bite you.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.